live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Houston Cougars and the Kansas State Wildcats. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game he understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Kansas State's offense has the ball first today. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment. He'll take it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Johnson looking to throw. Bates to grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. The Cougars offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
But I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the expectation.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The run inside. It's Hughes. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Ball is at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal as they look for the first score of the day. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Cougar!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown. and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Manning. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open spaces. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's a nice job by the offense. Their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Number 43, set to the pass on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Going to try to get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Running inside, it's Hughes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's White. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Johnson wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. He's past the 30. Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Wegman. Got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cougars have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Walker. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. They want to run this quarterback.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Caught over the middle. It's Manning. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Johnson looking to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Great job getting the interception, maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy, you're finding your blockers, you're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Hughes. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougars.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Calls his own number. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll keep it again on the option. Breaks the tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going with the counter play here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you can tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in, made it look easy with those big hands.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The run inside. It's Hughes. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll run it again. Could be an alley. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. They're
looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. This is a designed run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes a man miss. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Got him downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together.
There's a crease. Touchdown, Kansas State. Great job by the back on the option.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Houston going up-tempo. Looking to throw. It's Wegman.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through.
Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the number 21 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's USC on top right now in a battle of one-loss teams. And I say it all the time, but I really believe the team that can win the turnover battle will be the team that comes out with the W. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense comes onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The short hands, it's Hughes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Houston will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Hands it off on the counter. Makes his man miss. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's White. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. On the ground, it's Hughes. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Second down now after the sack. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Walker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Walker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Hughes. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Jackson. And they get him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The option, the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Leaping grab for a big gain. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Kansas State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football, but this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll run the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Give to the running back. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Looking for blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And the route is on. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Houston. A great catch and run for 6. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll give it on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.